Alright. There we go. Had the camera face another way. Alright. Here we are. We'll give it a minute, as usual. Gotta get some people to get in and tag a friend, get in. Got a couple of things we want to talk about. You already know one of them is Tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, we finna talk about Tank tonight, y'all. We're gonna probably be classified as some haters tonight, which I'm not. You know, I'm a fan of his music, not his lifestyle. Hey, Lisa. Hopefully we don't offend anybody who is some real Tank fans. So give it a minute, get some people to come on. How you doing? How y'all doing? Pat, you popping in?
Yep, Pat is on.
Is this a club night for everybody? Everybody talking about the club, you know. Saturday night. Unfortunately, Saginaw don't really have all that much to offer as far as clubs, but I guess when you just have to go out, you gotta take what they got. Me, I'm doing, I'm all right where I am. Hey, Ray.
Ray.
What up, Dave? Yep, we waiting for a minute. We're gonna wait for a minute to get more people to come on.
Pat. Okay.
Pat.
Squish that over time.
Man,
Pat said you about to come over here and get drunk. Well, you already know you got to bring your own beverages, your own alcoholic beverages. Because, I don't have any. Hey, I heard that. This is the club for us. We don't do clubs. They don't, I feel like I don't feel like I'm better than anybody. It's just, clubs. Nah, not me. Been there, done it. Never was real big on it. But we waiting for some more people to get in to come on here. Cause we finna talk about Tank. That's not gonna be the whole subject tonight. We just doing random thoughts, random topics. But we starting off with Tank tonight. So hopefully we do not offend anybody who are some real diehard Tank fans. But we about to keep it real with you with our opinion. So, tag a friend so you can get in. We'll talk a little bit about Tank. You ever been to the gym and they say, only do 30 minutes, a 30-minute workout, but you got to make it a hell of a 30 minutes. Can't be no delicate, light 30 minutes. That's what we finna do about Tank. This finna be a hell of a couple of minutes about Tank. We're just giving our opinions. We're not trying to force nothing down anybody's throat or what to believe. All right, we're finna start off like this. First of all, as far as I'm concerned, it ain't no delicate way to put that. I don't care what nobody say. You can go into denial all you want about, because you're a Tank fan and you don't know how to, come out of denial long enough to say that brother is nasty. But here's the thing. I don't care what Tank said. I don't care who he is. Do not, and I repeat, do not let him twist your point of view on this whole sucking,
topic,
thing.
Yeah.
Because any man that do that apparently likes it, whether he's gay or not. Okay, if you try, apparently you were curious. Now here, I can't say because I'm no professional on that. I can't say that if you do it, you're automatically gay. I don't know, but I do know. I don't care who you are. You're not supposed to do it. If that's your thing, now. If that's your thing, if that's what you like to do, fine. But don't try to sugarcoat it. Mm-hmm. Be who you are.
Or cover it up because you can't polish a turd.
Exactly.
You can't polish a turd.
Exactly.
Hey, Glenda. Miss Oliver.
If this is who you are, Don't creep out the closet. Just come on out. Some people can't take it when you just bust out the closet or whatever. Yeah, okay. You don't need to even be in there. If this is who you are, be who you are. Who cares? It's when you try to sugarcoat it.
Or hide it.
You know what I'm saying? When you try to sugarcoat, if this is what you like to do, then do it. And own it. Say, this is what I like to do. Don't creep out the closet trying to give your little opinion about it and in a way to try to twist everybody's
and make it
views
like
of
it's all right.
Make it seem like it's okay. Mm-hmm. You know, whether it's okay or not, it's not even the subject. Some people say, no, you know, you can turn this into a gay thing. I'm not trying to turn this into no gay subject. Don't get me wrong. If you're gay, you're gay. That's your thing. That's your own personal thing. Y'all know I am about that. But don't get on social media or anywhere else like the Breakfast Club. Yeah, he was on the Breakfast Club with Charlemagne. You know, sugarcoating it again. Okay, that's going to cause a lot of backlash. Tank gonna mess around and kill his career. Being stupid. If this is who you are, Tank, just say it. Okay? People will respect you better. You get more people who don't respect you as a man. You know what I'm saying? By sugarcoating it and trying to, you know, say with that I'm saying this for a friend undertone to what you're trying to say. Mm-hmm. If this is what you like to do, just say it. Because you got some people that's like this. Hey, what up, Montreal? You got some people like this. They're gonna say, if you do it at all, you're gay. But then you're gonna have people that's on his side that say, just because you tried it does not mean you're gay. I don't care whether you are or not. Just don't sugarcoat it. Because if you are, be who you are. Don't lie. You know what I'm saying? And then what else they say he like to buy women's shirts out of the women's section. Something like that. Don't quote me on that because I didn't watch it. I just heard about it. I saw a video today with somebody talking about it, saying he liked to buy, you know, women's shirts or whatever. Okay, that's another thing. If that's what you like to do, then do it. You know what I'm saying? Just understand. You done built up this big old giant image as, you know, sex symbol, a R&B singer, a real good R&B singer. You can't take that. You can't deny his talent. That you can't deny. But you get this far in your career, and then you drop this, you know, what seems like you dropping a bomb on all your people. Okay. The sugarcoating is what gets me, personally. Some people just hearing about it, period. The video I saw, it was like a 15-minute long video I saw talking about him and all the different men that's being emasculated and this here feminine culture, you know, and femininity creeping into masculinity. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And the switching of the roles and all of that. Okay, that's a whole nother subject, but it's still coincides with each other. You know what I'm saying? I want to say it's sad, but I don't want to go too far into it because I don't like to give too much of an opinion and sound, you know, overly opinionated. But I am going to say this. If this is who you are, then own it. People tend to respect you far better. If this is not who you are, don't even mess with the subject because the moment it's just like saying, oh, he got AIDS. Mm-hmm. This person may not have AIDS, but now you just marked him. You know what I'm saying? You just marked that person. Now everybody going to say, well, ain't no women going to be taking any chances on this person, especially if you keep hearing it.
Right.
If you keep hearing it, this person may not have AIDS, but the moment you say it, you just marked them. Now ain't nobody messing with them. And that's messed up. So, you know, that's just my opinion. Rick, what you got to say about it? Because I know you had something, you had mentioned it earlier today. And we was both, my eyebrows went all the way up to my hairline, man. I said, man, what?
I mean, me and you discussed it, and I think everybody out here that, you know, tunes into our podcast can agree with this. Now, this is just me coming from my standpoint, like Kirk came from his standpoint. whether you woman, you male, if another man prefers and likes to put his mouth on another man's genitals, I would have to definitely say you gay. And if that's what you choose to do, like Kurt said, own it. But he's owning it, but he didn't come out that way. So you got a lot of people that's busting out the closet, but God, he created Adam for Eve. He knew he couldn't put two men together. He didn't want to put two women together. I did not say that was wrong. The Bible did. So don't quote us on anything that we're talking about far as your sexual preference or orientation. The Bible said it's wrong for two men to lay together, for two women to lay together. I didn't say that. You can find that in the Bible. But if you like men, then like he said, own it. Don't try to push it off on other people and say, hey, it's okay. If I like sucking whatever, then that don't make me gay. Yes, it does. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Yes, it does. If you prefer sex with a man, yes, that makes you gay.
There it is.
There it is.
So see, I can agree with you as far as when you said.
So if you try it one time, that makes you
if you
yes.
Wait a minute, hold on. We're going back and forth with two different things. You just said if you try it one time. I'm not here to judge that part. But if you prefer men over women, meaning this is what you rather do other than women, not just once. You're going to do it more than once. If you prefer a man over a woman, then yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I can't say whether trying it once or twice makes you gay, because the reason I can't say that is because, first of all, I'm no expert. Second of all, because sometimes you can have somebody who tried only once or twice, and just because they don't want to mess up their image, or because they don't want to live, they don't want to actually go full time into a gay relationship, or because they're scared of what somebody might say, they actually stop. They don't do it. They don't live a gay lifestyle. They'll actually live with a woman, be with a woman, which is what they're supposed to do. They'll be with a woman, but at the same time, they don't really love that woman because they just want, they don't want it to, they don't want to look bad. You know what I'm saying? In public, or to relatives or friends or whatever. So they hide it. And this is a known fact or whatever. You got some people in the corporate America, professional athletes that has done this, and they weren't living who they really are. They were actually living how they're supposed to, but they weren't living who they really are. And I'm not saying live who you really, what you feel inside, because I'm not here to say whether it's right or wrong. The Bible will tell you what's right or wrong. But I'm not here to even get religious.
Right.
I'm not going to even take it that far. But once or twice, I can't say it makes you gay or it doesn't. I can't say that, because you do have people who try it and they do like it. But just because they're scared of what people might say and think, well, not necessarily think, what they might say, they leave it alone. Then you got some people who try it who just curious because their sexuality is questionable. They question their own sexuality. And so I leave that part alone. I stop right there and I leave it alone.
I got a question.
We have a question.
Now, I don't want to get too wild because I'm trying not to. So, go back to the topic earlier. You said if you try it one time, that makes you gay. Right?
Let me ask you this, Tracy. If a guy lets another guy one time, just try it, he have sex with another man. He let another man do him in the butt. Is he gay the first time he do it, or the 30th time he do it?
I'm going to say this. Oh, don't get so close to my face. I'm going to say this. And I'm going to say this in the most loving manner. I think that topic is a topic you should probably stay off of because you don't know the game. You don't know that kind of lifestyle. You've never,
No.
you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't want to.
It's difficult.
People are curious. You know what I'm saying? People have done things that they're curious. That don't make them automatically, you know what I'm saying, gay. Like, if he did it one time, some people they have questionable sexuality. Let me stop because I'm about to bust something.
No. This is
No,
fun.
go ahead,
Go, spit it out.
Tracy.
Spit it out.
Come on.
Come on.
This is why our show is so popular. You got to.
I just feel like I don't think you quite know enough about
I don't.
the gay
I
community.
know.
Like,
I
don't think you've never
don't.
been at the point where you have questioned yourself and wondered, okay, is this the way I go or is that the way I go? I am not going to talk too much tonight because I am a little bit raw. I don't want to say too much.
We like raw. We're men. We're men. We like raw.
But it's your opinion. I mean,
Raw is good.
your opinion. Yeah, I mean, people need
Raw
to
dog.
hear your opinion. So,
I feel like this.
Oh, shoot.
I'm gonna put this out here without trying to say too much.
Raw.
But
Raw dog.
we all have had, well, I ain't gonna say all of us. Some of us have had times when some of us have had lives where we have questioned certain things, and me personally have questioned certain things, but oh Lord, let me not get too.
Raw dog. I mean raw.
I see what Tracy doing. I like what Tracy doing.
Got the raw dog.
Yeah, I'm like,
I like what Tracy doing.
Raw dog it.
I just feel like that does not make a person gay. I feel
Hey,
like
y'all tag a friend. It's finna get juicy.
Unless you have been in that community, unless you know what those feelings are, you can't really, you know what I'm saying?
Tag a friend,
So
y'all.
I don't know. Let me just
No,
It's finna get juicy, y'all. Y'all tag a friend, please.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm like,
Look,
I totally
look.
can. I totally can understand when he said he, you know, I don't know. It's just like I say,
Listen,
get more
what?
Get more knowledge about the gay community. Get more knowledge about what
But
people
that,
feel.
no. The curious community, because they gay already. We don't need to know more about them. We already know about them. They're
Okay,
gay
well,
already.
Yeah, so get more knowledge about the curious people. Get more knowledge about, you know what I'm saying? Because I think what it is you're speaking from the not know side of it.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
I'm not going to see. This is why I stay neutral, because I'm not an expert. I don't know. I can only give my opinion. My opinion is not a fact. It's just an opinion.
yeah.
Back to me. My opinion is just an opinion. Don't judge me just like I'm not judging anybody else on my opinion. If I start stating facts and I don't know what I'm talking about, then yeah, you can come after me then. But I'm not going to ever do that because I don't know fully what I'm talking about, because I've never been gay, myself, and I've never questioned my sexuality myself. So that's two reasons why I can never really
first off, I just-
totally speak on that. All I can do is give an opinion on what I think and how I feel, and leave it at that. I don't want to sound like a butthole tonight.
Sexuality, like really harsh, like when you're doing stupid stuff. Every kid. I could be wrong, but I feel like when kids grow up, they all have that look. They all are, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, which way do I? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then when they figure out, then they go that way that they choose. I just feel like I'm not gonna talk on it too much, but.
Now
You
me,
need to do a little. Try not to get too raw. You need to do a
No,
little
yeah.
more research.
no, that's
I
what.
like-
But look. See, I can only speak on myself, and that's
Yeah,
all I
that's
can
all
do.
I can
I have never questioned my sexuality.
Never.
So
Never
you've
have.
As a little
I've-
kid,
Never.
no way. I just want to say this. You've never, as a little kid, not even knowing how to piss straight yet, looked at a girl and then looked at a guy and said, "Oh, okay, I take it that this is the way I'm supposed to go."
No, I've never done that.
Oh, okay.
I've never did that. Now, I can only speak on me. I do know for a fact there's a lot of guys and a lot of women that did that. Until they found themselves whichever way they're going to go. But me personally, I've never done that. Never have.
Never.
And that's just me though.
Never
That's just
had
me.
Never had the desire, but I look at it like this, Tracy. I like how you did that. So, I didn't. If I offended anybody, I didn't mean to.
I
that
really
was
want to get down deep with facts,
right. Not
but I'm trying to so hard stay filtered.
not
You know,
Uh-oh, y'all hear that?
I'm trying hard to stay filtered.
offend anybody, but we were birthed here as men. I was birthed here as a man. And it's been the opposite sex for me. You know what I'm saying? Women, you guys are the most beautiful things on the planet, and that's what I gravitate towards. Women. There's nothing that another man couldn't offer me. You know what I'm saying? Could offer me.
Besides his sister.
Besides his sister. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying for me. I never was curious about, oh, I wonder how this guy kiss. No. My sexual orientation is women. You know what I'm saying? That's me. Now, I think, this is just me. If they say two men together or two women together is not right, which that's what the Bible says, then I live by Bible principle.
No, that's true.
I live by Bible principle.
That's totally true.
You
know what? Okay, I'm a bust.
So I'm just saying that it
Here's
says.
what I'm saying to you.
Hold on.
Here's what I'm saying, because this finna get. What you finna say?
Hold on, y'all. Let me get a camera over here.
Here's what I'm saying to you. My God, you close.
Come on with it now.
Okay, this is what I'm saying to you. Okay. And I'm saying this. Okay, sweetheart, you just wait. There we go. And I'm gonna say this on Facebook. Everybody on here, everybody that's ever lived have skeletons. Everybody does.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. So it was a time in my life where I have questioned which way I'm gonna go.
Right.
It was a time in my life that I was curious. That's why I said you don't really know what you're saying.
I don't.
Honey, I like a pole over a hole any day. Did that make me gay?
No, you said you like a pole over a hole. Now the pole is coming from the man.
Yeah,
right?
So what I'm saying to you is, I'm going back to when they said he did it twice. Didn't they say that? They said...
He said that if a man do it once or twice, that doesn't automatically make him gay.
No, it does not. It does not automatically
It doesn't make him gay or not gay. It's neither one, because for the simple fact, you got some people that are gay and try that once or twice, and they leave it alone because they're scared of what people might say or how it might look. Then you got some that's not gay that tries it because they're questioning their sexuality. So that's why I leave that alone, because I done seen both. I've seen both types of people who does. So I can't call them, you know what I'm saying? I'm not an expert on that, and even if I was, I wouldn't just shove my opinion down somebody's throat.
And then,
I'd leave that alone.
You got to think about, like I say, it's everybody. I can't say everybody, but I know it's been quite a few people that have had questionable times in their life. You know what I'm saying? Some come earlier, some come later. Everybody know me. I'm trying my hardest to stay filtered tonight, but I'm truly raw. And I don't really care what people think about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to put the facts out there. That's why I jumped on here real quick. I said, ho. This sounds like a job for Tracy. You know? Because I'm like...
Well, you get facts from both sides. But
that don't make you...
Without using that one trump card that shuts this whole conversation down, which is called the Bible, without using that, this does make for good conversation. Because you got some people that feel one way and some people that feel the other way.
And then I want to say this too. For people that were like me, I'm going to speak on myself. When I was confused, that's the thing that pulled me. I'm just going to do a sidebar. What? Oh, you ain't know? You confused by what I'm saying?
What?
You confused by what I'm saying?
I didn't know you.
Yeah. That's why I said I wanted to jump in there. I'm like, oh, what?
Well, come on.
That's the thing that pulled me to the point where, okay, I know this is the way I want to go. The Bible. Just being honest with you. I mean, I don't mean to offend nobody, but...
I thought you said it was me.
Whatever.
No, I'm just playing.
But, yeah, that's what I say.
Special.
I'm trying my hardest to be filtered. I'm trying my hardest not to be vulgar. I'm just saying, get more research.
Well, then, hey, we need to do a part 2 to this, to where you just let it all rip, let it fly.
Like I said,
I think
how about
people are gonna be who they are anyway. So really, nobody's opinions matter, because we live in a time where everything is acceptable. But if you stay straight highway and live by the principle or the Bible terms, it goes back to God saying he paired up. Okay, because we know this. Ain't it funny that if there was this world was all men, we could not reproduce and we would eventually die.
Yeah.
Right.
But a all woman society, they don't need no men. You need just one man to give you your sperm and they can still get pregnant, which they would survive. But
Meaning you still need men.
you
no
still
matter
need
how you
men.
cut that.
How
you
you
still
cut
need
it.
them.
But God paired them up in twos, male and female, for a reason. So guess
Yeah,
what?
so that's what I'm saying to you.
Right.
For me, that's what made me. Like I say, I'm not trying to. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with gay or straight. Doesn't really make no difference.
Right.
I don't have no heaven and hell to put you in.
Exactly.
So, for me, that's what made me say, you know what? This is the way I'm gonna go. This is the way God want me to go. This is the way I'm gonna go. You know what I'm saying? So I might be jumping off into something a little bit more than what y'all was talking about, but I'm just saying, do your research first. Cause we all know that if you do it twice, that, you know, like you were saying, does that make a man gay? No, it doesn't make a man gay. In my opinion, it doesn't make a man gay.
Well, that's
it makes him a little bit confused, especially if he done did it twice and then went back to a, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he just keep doing it. Okay, well, he gay.
Right, especially if he tried those 2 times and he like it too. But see, here's the thing. See, that goes back to my theory about men that get raped in jail or prison.
Yeah.
People think that when they do that, that automatically makes them gay and they come out acting different or whatever. Here's the thing. What everybody is failing to realize, half of those times when people try it, they were gay to begin with.
Well,
And this is what made them try it. The other half of the times, they were curious. And that's what made them try it to begin with.
They wanted
and
to,
also, too, another thing that Tank probably could have did was sometimes men, well, I'm just going to say I'm just talking my own reference. Sometimes men are boring. You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
Right.
you know, you done so much, you know what I'm saying? He could be bored.
He
You didn't
bored.
talk about that, did you?
He bored.
but that's a choice. That
You said because he's bored?
He might be, you know what I'm trying to say.
What?
Like, he probably done had so many women, he just,
But see that
ain't nothing else to do.
But see
that's
if you normal and you heterosexual to begin with, that's not gonna make you turn to a woman. You got to be already curious for that.
Yeah.
You got to be already kind of curious for that, and you just said forget it because you come to a point in your life. You know, you come to a point in your life where now you're a little more fearless than you were when you were younger. So you said forget it. I'm gonna try this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try this. You know, I mean, to each his own.
No,
Whatever floats your boat.
No,
I don't care what you do. Me personally,
I do believe this much. God sends you here as he wants you to be. Because if God wanted to send you here as a man, you would have been a man.
been a man.
If he wanted to send Kurt here as a woman, he would have been a woman. So if Kurt say, well, I feel I was always more comfortable with wearing skirts and dresses, that's a choice. That becomes choice.
Right.
That's a choice. Kurt can come here as a man. This is how God wanted him to come. His story was already written in the book of life with God. Curtis Canty is coming here a man. Now, if Kurt go get the sex change, that's a choice Kurt made. God didn't make that choice. Mm-hmm. So, if he do that, is he right or wrong?
I'm not getting off into that.
well,
You on
As far
slippery
as-
turf, buddy. You on slippery turf.
No,
As far
that's
as-
Bible term. It's
Yeah.
not slippery. It's not slippery. But I feel you.
all I'm gonna say is about that. Everybody on earth has misused free will at one time in their life,
Yeah, that's true.
and that's all I'm gonna say.
Yep.
We all of them have misused
And
free
I'll
will.
tell you the truth, like I say, I am who I am. I'm raw no matter
All
what it
day.
is, all day, every day. And don't give two dog turds about what anybody think about
All
me.
right, there we
So-
go. Stand strong. Say that.
I'm just being honest. So that's why I say it's you You got
Yeah.
to do your research. You know what I'm saying? Because
But see, it's me personally. Me personally again. As far as research, if I was to take this conversation a step further and go to talking about how I feel it should be and how I feel everybody should act and look and what their sexual preference should be, that's when I need to start doing research. I leave that stuff alone because that's not my
thing.
That's not my business to judge people, go so deep into judging people.
yeah,
The only thing I'm going to say is, as far as this whole thing what Tank said, I'm not here to say if you try that, it automatically makes you gay because half the time you're gay already and you're just finally coming out with it like he might be. But then the other times, maybe you are questioning your sexuality or exploring your sexuality or whatever. I don't know what you're doing. It's not my business to even know what you're doing in your personal life. Keep it personal. Keep it off social media. Keep it off TV or whatever.
and then
Out of the media, period. And that way you won't have a bunch of extra opinions or get over flooded with opinions and people telling you about how something should be and how you should be living your life, because your life, how you live your life is your own choice and your own personal business or whatever. But when you start making it public, now everybody else is pretty much
opens the door
it's
for
almost their
anybody else
business
to
now.
to start talking about
Right, especially
But
when
see-
you're a public figure. And you in the entertainment business, man. If you can, leave your personal life personal or whatever, and that's that. I don't have no heaven or hell to put you in. So I leave all of that alone on how something should be and what you should be saying, what you should be doing, how you should be living your life. That's not even my business. I don't even care. Long as it doesn't affect me in a negative way or whatever, I don't have anything to say about it or anything to do with it. Hey sis, I appreciate the brother's talent.
yeah,
I got his music. It was a little disturbing to my wife because she really likes Tank.
yeah.
And I crack jokes all the time or whatever, and she does not like that. But
So
that's
I
just
just want
me.
to put this out there for me personally, and this is just what I went through. Like you said, once again, everybody has skeletons. I just wanted to get on here and prove a point. You know what I'm saying? But I want to be whatever God want me to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not finna be out here doing all kind of crazy stuff, and I just can't see this. So that's what really turned me. To say, okay, this whatever you're thinking about, this is not the way you're supposed to go. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
right.
So, hope don't nobody see me in the street and start talking all kind of, honey, please.
Right, me either. Don't mess with me. Hey, Sharice, what you think about Tank? Did you hear what he said? What is your opinion? So once you are, what is it? Once you are birthed into the world, sin and what is it? World sin is attached to you.
Yes.
You don't get to pick what you have to fight against. That's how a person can feel trapped from. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, like I said,
I agree.
I don't judge either way it go.
Yeah, that's what he like to do. That's what I'm saying. If that's what he like to do, that's what he like to do. I know he he got a lot of his fans kind of in an uproar right now and feeling a little disappointed because a lot of women look at him as a sex symbol and this huge R&B icon. But then he says stuff like that. Now it's got it kind of raised some eyebrows about his sexuality now. And me personally, if I build my image and social status that high, or whatever.
So some
I'm leaving
things
that.
you wanna-
It's just some.
You want to keep private.
Right, some things
know,
you just
some
be
things
quiet
you
about.
just need to keep
You know what I'm
private.
saying? Because you're gonna disappoint a lot of people. For the simple fact, people tend to judge.
So that's wait. Now
You
we're
know.
opening up another can of worms. I don't know. I just feel like if you embarrassed of it, you know what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, if
Right,
you're embarrassed of it, then why even bring it up?
Right.
No, if you're embarrassed
Right.
of it, then why?
Y'all,
did you-
why bring it up? But because it's just like you
Don't do
saying-
stuff that you're gonna be embarrassed about.
Right.
In the future. You know,
Right.
That's what I'm saying to you.
Exactly.
It's just like he embarrassed of it instead of just coming straight out and saying, "Guess what?
This is
I'm
who I
gay.
am."
This is who I am."
Or this is what I like to do. I'm
This is what I like to
bisexual.
do.
I like to do this here, this from time to
Because
time.
he explained in his situation by saying, "Oh, just because I might suck two things."
No, he didn't say
that
he did. He said
No, he
just
just-
because if a guy did it,
did it, that don't make him gay.
and then I heard the audio. I was watching the video.
What do you think?
One time when he said
What do I think?
Tank said on stage or live at one of his concerts, he said, "I've been sucking D for a long time."
But see, you came
You
in
know
on
what
the
I'm
very
saying?
end of that, so we don't know if he really said that or not.
Oh no!
We don't know if he really said that or not.
He said that. I promise you, he
You
said. I
said
heard
that.
him. I heard him say that. I was looking at the video.
Wow.
Tank said he been sucking D for a long time now, and it was like, what? The people that was recording said, what? Did he just say he been sucking? I said, yeah, he said that. But who am I to judge? I'm not judging.
Right.
Don't get me
You just
wrong
gotta
now.
be-
It's
I think you just got to be careful what you put out there to the public because you can ruin your own career.
right.
See,
Right.
now-
See, that's the risk you take. See, that's the risk you take becoming rich and famous. See, that's why I said I wouldn't mind being rich, but I never want to be famous ever.
Because not everybody in your business. You know?
Now you got to walk a straight line. You got to walk a line. You got to pretty much be what everybody else wants you to be, pretty much, if you want to stay famous. Fame ain't what you think it is,
think,
man.
Trace?
It's not what
Trace,
you think it
too
is.
quiet. What's going on? What's going on in your head? Look, because you got this look like you just want to just go.
Fame causes problems.
my
Don't
thing
ever
is,
get
like I
famous,
said, I
y'all.
just I'm really trying not to get too,
Save it for part 2.
trying not to get, not to get too explicit and stuff like that. I just feel like,
Save it for part 2 tomorrow.
who really cares? Like, you supposed to just love each other.
There you
like,
go.
know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I don't
Ain't nobody
care.
got no heaven and hell to put nobody in. We can't judge nobody. All of us got skeletons. All of us done did something in the past. Nobody's perfect. Oh, the hell with it. The hell with it.
There it is.
I can't say it. Yeah, the hell with it.
Right.
Yeah. Because, the one situation that pissed me off was with Michael Jackson. Because I know you remember how everybody was, for a minute, they didn't even like Michael Jackson. They was showing all the stuff he did wrong and calling him Wacko Jacko.
Right.
When he died, what happened? Oh, poor Mike. Everybody want to burn a candle, and he was the greatest entertainer. You was just dogging the man out for being this way, calling him a pedophile. So I think a lot of times people don't know what bandwagon to jump on. They just jump on it to jump on it.
Get on your own stuff.
Get
Fuck with it.
your own stuff. Stay in your own lane.
Yeah.
Right.
Stay in your own lane.
See, I don't mess with all that judging stuff because you can dance around that subject all day, every day with people because you might have a certain way you want that you look at something. And before you know it, you're in a big old argument with somebody else who don't look at it the same way. And it's sometimes some people have even broke out into fights. That's why certain subjects you do not talk about in public with other people.
Yeah.
Religion, sexuality. What's a couple more, but race. Those type of things. You don't get into it with you can't talk about that with just anybody.
Yeah.
Would you?
I was gonna say, and that's one of the reasons why I didn't want to get on. Because me personally, I don't care what you are. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Exactly.
I don't care.
I don't care. I don't
Exactly.
judge nobody, but
Exactly.
I just wanted to get on there and show a point, like prove a point. Like, hold on. Are you sure about that?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
But see, no matter what you say, some people are gonna still look at it that way and have
Yeah.
an opinion. Really, it's just an opinion to back it up, or the really the only thing you can say about something like that to back up what you're saying is you can say it's not in the Bible. It's supposed to be that way. That trumps all. You can't fight against that because the truth is the truth and the Bible is the truth. But I'm not here to get religious and take it there because that'll shut it all down and we won't have no discussion. Because the bottom line is the bottom line is you can say this is how somebody chooses to live, but then you can get somebody to say in the Bible it says you're not supposed to live that way. How can you fight that if that's what the Bible says? How can you fight that? We just trying to have a discussion on what people's opinions are. Mm-hmm. And you can't really have a discussion if you start throwing the Bible in there. And not saying I don't like the Bible. Everybody know I love my Bible. But if you throw that in there, that's it. Shut it down. You don't really know what other people's opinions are. And I'm just leaving mine as an opinion. I'm not here to say...
And I'm leaving mine as I don't really care.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care what somebody putting in their mouth.
Yeah.
I don't care what somebody put in their butt.
You gotta think about this.
You know, as long as it doesn't affect me, we cool. That's your personal business. Don't even mention it to me because I'm gonna be like, I'm about to throw up. I don't even want to know that. Don't even talk about that in here. But that's your business. Simple as that. That's your business, and that's that. Period. I don't have nothing to say about what you do in your personal business. That's just you.
You do what you want to do. I don't care. All I know is the calling on my life. All I know is the direction I want to go.
Exactly.
That's all I know. I know that's it. I don't,
And that's what I leave it at. Yeah. That's what I leave it at. Just, I'm doing my thing. You doing your thing.
Doing yours,
Whatever that may be is what it may be, and that's that. Period.
So everybody just remember, like Tracy said, like Kurt said, it's just an opinion. Everybody has a right and has an opinion. Not something that the three of us said that anybody should say, well, look, I'm going to take Tracy's side, I'm going to take her side, I'm going to take Rick's side. But we just telling you where we stand on things. And if we can't talk about stuff like this, then, you know, why even have an opinion? God gives you the ability or gives you that talent to have an opinion. And everybody's opinion ain't right. Everybody's opinion ain't wrong. That's why it's called an opinion.
Right.
You know?
And it makes for good conversation.
It makes
for
good conversation.
This is always a...
Then another thing, I feel like if half the people... No, never mind.
If what? What was you going to say?
No. I was going to say something. Like, man, we is digging... The whole world is digging into this man's personal life so tough. If we dug more into what our dreams would, we'd be filthy rich. As hard as we digging into that man's life.
You said don't drink out my glass.
Who said that?
Lula said, just don't drink out my glass.
Yeah, I feel that way too. That's, and that's another thing too. I feel like that. I'm like, okay.
Don't drink out my glass. I don't blame you.
I'm like, okay. I don't know if a man told me that if we're dating and he told me that, I don't know if we can be together now. I ain't trying to put it. I ain't judging you.
Wait, but why?
Cause you're in the sport. Honey, let me tell you something. I like me a man, okay? I like me a bull, okay? So if I know you...
A bull.
I like a man. Like, I'm not finna... No, I can't do that. I can't deal with you. Like, see, just to know that you did that, like, I mean, you could... But it's just not my cup of tea.
You judging. That's unfair.
I mean, yeah, but it's for me, though. Like, I know I'm judging, but it's just like, now, on the other hand, I don't know if I could be with somebody like you didn't do... Like, I think you should just...
Well, you ain't got to worry about you and me right now.
Yeah, like I couldn't do.
But see, that goes...
We could be friends.
That goes into... Okay, here's the question. I remember seeing this...
Just don't drink out my glass.
Seeing this, and you got to ask yourself this. Remember we talked about the situation where on Oprah, they had the guy told his wife, he said, I've always given you everything. I've always given you everything, but one thing I held back from you, the truth. I used to be a woman, and you done been with this person 30 plus years.
Oh my gosh.
What would you do? Would you say at that point, like, oh, I'm done. After 30 years, all the stuff you done did, do you think that maybe, well,
And
I
I
done
don't
did
think
all
what I
this,
just
should I
said was
stay
judging,
together?
because it's just like that's not the purpose for my life. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not the purpose for my life
Right.
because
But like you said a while ago now, fair is fair. If we all got skeletons in our closets now.
yeah, that's true, but it's just like, do I?
You leave you get it out on the table, or you leave them in there, leave the skeletons in there, and move on with this new, this new venture in your life, this new relationship. Just go on with that, and don't bring that into it. And you know what I'm saying? You have less problems. But never mind that. I got another thing. So you just sparked something else as far as what you say. Lewis said, I like the hardwood. I like the hardwood floors, not carpet. Hey, I hear you. I hear you. That's the way women's supposed to be. But anyway, R. Kelly, man.
Well,
I talked about R. Kelly on here once before. I mean, it's so much stuff that's coming out. I don't know if anybody been paying any attention to, this case or what's going on with R. Kelly. There's so much stuff that's being revealed about the people that are saying this accusing him of being this monster or whatever, holding. Honestly, what woman do you know R. Kelly needs to hold hostage, first of all? Okay, you get that big, you got talent like he do. You get that big in the industry. Okay? You get that big, that famous. In my opinion, just leaving it as an opinion again, I don't see why or what woman on earth R. Kelly needs to hold hostage when for every woman that probably need to be held hostage, it's probably 100,000 women that will offer themselves to him willingly. Do you think he's going to choose the one that wants to be held hostage? No. I personally have never had problems, not to put myself on any kind of pedestal or like I was this, you know what, but I've never had problems with women, and I'm not famous at all. I'm just Curtis, and I've never had any problems with women, with getting women. And I'm short, and I've even dated tall women. But R. Kelly, in my opinion, does not need to hold anybody hostage. He don't need to trick you or con you into giving him no sex. People offer it to him. All the women offer it to him. I don't know about men and women, but women offer it to him. How many women do anybody know that needs to be held hostage by R. Kelly? Or if there's any women on earth that he needs to hold hostage just to get him some booty from him. Okay. First of all, getting booty ain't that serious. I don't care if you never had any. I don't care if you never had any. It's not that serious.
it's not that serious.
It ain't that serious. It might feel like it when you finally get it, but it's not that serious. And that's vice versa. It ain't that serious for a woman or a man. But anytime you got countless women throwing it at you, you don't need to hold anybody hostage. Second of all, what is the most common thing when you want to destroy a man's life, when you want to destroy his reputation, when you want to destroy his credibility, when you want to destroy his image, and you want to destroy his career? What is the number one thing everybody keep on pinning on everybody?
Rape. That's the same thing they did with Bill Cosby. They tore down his legacy, but remember, it was not about them women that came forward that tore down Bill Cosby, because those women even admitted that they lied. So if they lied, why is Bill Cosby still in prison?
Because they got him where they want him now, and they're going to try to keep him there. Now he got to do whatever it takes to get out of that situation. But in the meantime,
so think about that, Trace. He did not. They threw the women in there to bring him down, to destroy his credibility. But if they said that they lied on the stand, why is he still locked up? And he didn't do what they said or do the crime that he was supposed to have done. It was something deeper than that.
Well, you already know what it was.
Yeah, way
Because he was
deeper. Now
securing by that
I will not
station.
say and make everybody have to do the digging for themselves, because we viral. Now this, if I said that, no, I ain't touching that one. I'm not touching that one.
We all know why they did that to Bill Cosby.
Exactly.
They needed to
We'll
shut
leave
him
it at
down
that.
so he couldn't buy that station. Period. They didn't want him to buy that station, and he was getting ready to buy, and they said the best way to do it is the way we do everybody else.
Right. So
pin rape on him, and being able to bring up something even if he did it.
Destroy his legacy.
To be able to bring that up from 100 years ago or whatever is absurd and is retarded. That's the one thing they know that can stick. Because if you get enough people saying it, people are so weak and so narrow-minded until they're going to believe it. If you get people constantly saying, you pay enough women and people period, but especially women, to come forth and cry a little bit and act like he touched them too. Now, out of nowhere, 100 years later, now it's bothering you.
Mm-hmm.
Get some woman to be like, yeah, I paid to get on the stand. I wasn't gonna say nothing real big, but like, I paid to get on the stand. Be like, okay, yeah, give me the money, and then she'll never show.
You got to show up. When you've been subpoenaed, you are in contempt of court. If you don't show up, you can go to jail. But if you messed up, they say, "Oh yeah, I'll be there," and they show up and tell the truth.
I was just gonna say that, or something like that.
They show up and tell the truth. Like that's what you get.
But
they know that rape, child pornography, pedophilia, all that stuff, all of that sticks, and that's the number one thing they always pin on everybody. You don't have to do anything. You just better be able to prove you didn't do it.
Or a woman just
because they can say you did it.
You can go out with a woman one time, and she can just literally leave your house.
Hey, Christy.
Be mad at you. Get mad at you. Cause, well, can I get $100 for my phone bill? Look, no, I'm not giving you no money. And she drives straight to the police station and say, he raped me. Your ass going to jail.
If you can't prove you didn't do it,
your ass going to jail.
What up, Bean guy?
Your ass going to jail.
That's the jacked up part. You can they can point the finger. Somebody can point the finger when they're on some dirty stuff. They can point the finger and say, he did this to me. You better be able to prove you didn't do it, because from that point on, you did it if she cry. If she cry, or if she gets some other knucklehead women to say, yeah, he did. He did it. He did it to me too. Yeah, he always doing that. He used to do it all the time. Yeah, he used 2 fingers. He used 2 on you, he used 3 on me.
See?
Be like, yeah, he did it. So, and especially if they pay, they getting paid to say it. They're gonna teach them how to say it too. They're gonna say, hey, this is how you professionally lie, and that's it. Yeah, you're in trouble now. You're in trouble now. But it's sad, man. But this is the world we live in. I'm not here to say what R. Kelly did and what he didn't do. But apparently there's some, it looks like it's some truth on both ends. Right now, it doesn't look like it's enough truth on the end where they're saying he did all this. Don't look like it's really enough. But he in one of them situations where even if he get off for it, they're going to get him for something. Mm-hmm. They're going to get him for something. And what that might be might Might not even be enough to have house arrest. I don't know. But they're going to get him for something. Man. Yeah.
Get off.
Yeah, man. It's not really. Y'all see what you're saying, Inga? It's for a lot of cases, it's not that easy. You're right. For some people, when and I'm only finna speak off of facts now. For some people, it's that easy when you can't prove that you didn't do this. I'm not gonna say any names, but a lot of times now, you got a lot of cases where it's women pointing the finger, and it is coming back to bite them in their butt because it's clear that they're lying. But when you got judges that need to fill them quotas in order to keep them jobs and get reelected and all of that, you're gonna get some people to go to prison and get in trouble that didn't do anything. Because just so they can keep them jobs, because they got to have a certain percentage rate. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is. So it's going to be some people that go to prison, go to jail or whatever, that didn't really do anything. You know? And that's just the way it is. It's it's set up that way so, so they can get those, get the people they want to get. That's all I'm gonna say. But in my opinion, I hope R. Kelly beat this. You know what I'm saying? And keep his nose clean after this. Even if you're not doing nothing, don't make it look like you are, because they're gonna be watching you for the rest of your life. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm hoping he beat it. But he's still in prison right now.
Mm-hmm. They got him. Yeah,
you're right. Because if you ain't got no money, you're right, man. You ain't got no money, hey, good luck. May God be with you. If you ain't got no money, you're right. Yep. That's something I don't want to touch too much. I'm hoping that he can get back into the, writing music. The industry need him real bad right now. We got all these, even though he uses sometimes to himself, we all know he improved himself to where he don't need it. That's that auto-tune. R. Kelly don't need auto-tune because he got, natural talent. Mm-hmm. All these knuckleheads is breaking into the industry. The only reason they even in it is because of auto-tune. Mm-hmm. You can make anybody a star now. You don't have to have no real talent. Just have some people behind you to teach you how to dance, give you an image, good producers, people know how to make some music, and you can take anybody you want and make them a star. And that's that. That's just how it is. But hey, Inga, I remember earlier this year I said something to you about I had put something on Facebook about grant proposals or whatever, and I think you had gave me your phone number. I still got it, man, and I still haven't forgot about getting back with you on that. I'm gonna give you a call soon about that because I got some a couple things I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get with you on that. But I had a couple of other things I'm gonna talk about, but I'm gonna save that for tomorrow because we're gonna go a little bit more into depth. Probably get a little more raw with this whole, gay thing. Hey, Kwanzaa. Look at Kwanzaa. Without I'm just gonna stick with opinions or whatever. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna ever judge. That's not my lane or whatever, to judge and not even force my opinion down anybody's throat or whatever. But no, I'm not curious. So don't think that. Excuse me. But it is more we need to talk about this subject or whatever. But your boy Tank, man, I'm like this. If he trying to come out the closet, come on out and say who you are and make us some more good music. Bottom line, do your thing as a R&B artist. Leave your personal life personal. We don't need to know about what you might be doing or what anybody else might be doing, or, you know, just leave that out of it.
That's true. That's true. That's
'Cause,
true. But once you put your personal life into it, now
That's
you
public.
open the door for anybody to start questioning what you've done and what you do. And
right.
trust me, it can ruin. I've never seen somebody's life make their career, you know, unless they was doing something in the name of Jesus or God. But, you know, when it comes down to people, I think at the end of the day, they just trying to make it through the day and be people. That's hardest thing for us, is to just trying to figure out what the heck is really going on from day to day. And a lot of us don't know that. So that's why we bump our heads making mistakes walking in the dark.
Right.
But yeah, when you put your personal lifestyle in something, yeah, it never works out for the best. So like Kurt was saying, I'd rather be rich and not famous, because you see these stars doing some crazy stuff.
Every one of them go through some crazy stuff. Every one of them go through something crazy during their career. And it's not worth it. I don't care how much money you give me, it ain't worth it. But they tear families apart, they tear relationships apart, and it's never a good ending. It's always something bad, you know. So, you know, keep the fame. Give me the fortune, but keep the fame. I don't need to be famous. Do I do these live videos to be famous? No. Yes, I'm trying to build a brand or an image, but I'm trying to stay as down to earth as possible. And you know, I don't, like I said before, I don't want to get all get all Hollywood or whatever. You know, where people see me out and, oh look, there go Kurt. You know, I don't need all that. Because the sad thing about being famous, you get way more haters than you get people that love you. Mm-hmm. For every one person that loves you, you're going to have at least 100 haters. And that's just the way it goes, sometimes even more. And it ain't cool. Simple as that. Yeah. Exactly. It's not our job. And I'll never do it. I get people to judge me all the time. They think just because I work out, I'm going around beating up people. Or, here's the number one thing. They think just because I work out, I did it in prison. I ain't never been in prison. I never even been to jail. I don't drink. I still don't drink or smoke. Never have. But, no, I did not. No, I did not get like I am in prison. The first thing somebody asked me, this is what a dude asked me one night. This is about it's longer than that, about 5-6 years ago. I was in the Elks, you know, for my dad's birthday one night. And a dude that I know this dude, he was in there, he asked me, when did I get out? He said, man, how long did you do? I said, do what? He said, how long did you do in jail? He said, because I remember. He said he remembered me there. He said I was in there with him. I said, no, that's somebody that looked like me. He said, man, you was in there with me? I said, no, I wasn't. He wasn't even drunk. And he was telling me, when did I get out? Because he remembered me in there working out. I said, no, you don't remember me working out in jail. I never been to jail. Never been to jail. Never been to prison. Passed by one before, but never been inside one to, you know, was never a resident in anybody's prison or jail. They got weights at gyms and stuff outside of prisons and jails, you know. You know, it's simple as that. I mean, no judging. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 little tattoos or whatever. I work out and got 3 tattoos. I had to get all of that in prison. They say I look like I've been in there. Told me I look like I've been in there 10 years. Not one day. Thank God. You know. Nope. Oh, steroids? A garbage man asked me and my baby brother Patrick, did we do steroids? The garbage man asked us that. He sure did. He said, hey, man, I said, how long you guys been doing steroids? I said, we never do those steroids, man.
God.
He said, come on. He did. He said, come on. I said, come on. Nothing. We don't do no steroids. Only roids I know about is hemorrhoids. That's it. I ain't do no steroids. But, judging, you know. Is every guy that acts feminine gay? Now, I'm not saying do you think he is, but is he? Is every guy that acts feminine gay? And is every woman that acts masculine gay? I have to say no. And I'm not saying that just to keep people from being mad at me. No, I know this for a fact. Not every man that acts feminine is gay, and not every woman that acts masculine is gay. That's just how they act sometimes. You know? So, I'm leaving it all at that. I'm going to get off of here. I done ran my mouth long enough. Rick?
Yep.
So,
and you heard it from us.
We're gonna try to get back together tomorrow. I'm gonna try to con my wife into going further into depth about this here, you know, this whole gay thing or whatever. And just remember, y'all, none of the things that other people say reflects on how I feel. I got my own opinion. Do I have a problem with people being gay? No. I don't care if you're gay. Still cool with me. You know, it's just when you come to my house, leave your gay at the door. Come on in. Pick it up on the way out. Simple as that. It's the only rule I have. You know. And on that, love y'all. We out. Peace.
Peace.